Adam, happy Easter, 3-1 win. Give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, we're delighted. I think the girls have been working so hard for so long now, so it's good to get another win under our belt and get what we feel we've deserved from a couple of weeks of really, really good training, some really good performances from the team. Last week I thought was superb and came away with nothing. Probably weren't as good this week as we were last week, ironically, but second half we were fantastic and yeah, got what we deserved and we're delighted.
I think game of two halves maybe sums that up. Pip in goals, made a few saves. Emily Stratton's blocked one off the line, and then second half it was completely the opposite.
Yeah, 100%. I think that first half were a bit tentative. I think the sort of pressure of the fixture potentially weighs on players' minds, and you've got to weather that storm and stick in the game. And I thought whilst we played well around the back, we sort of rushed it forward a little bit too much and tried to go into forward areas too early, which meant we were a little bit disconnected. And then when you need big moments in games, obviously they score the free kick, and then after that Pip makes a double save, Stretch clears one off the line like you say, and those key moments in games are so vital, which gave us the platform. Obviously we get the equaliser just before the break, and I thought we dominated the second half and put them under some severe pressure second half and got what we deserved. So yeah, really important moments for a couple of important players for us in that moment when the game's on a knife edge, which allowed us to then go and put the performance we wanted to put on in the second half.
Does that show you the character you've got in that dressing room, that pressure's on, go 1-0 down and to respond like they did?
Yeah, we speak about resilience all the time. We're down that end of the table, and some games you lose and some games you feel you should get something out of it, you don't. But if you go a goal behind, you've got to stick to it, work hard, stick to the game plan, not try to change anything, and the girls did that, and I think it speaks volumes about their character as a group, about the way they've worked over the last few weeks, and we're just so delighted for the group. They've got what they deserve from all the hard work they put in behind the scenes that nobody sees. Those endless training sessions and the information we give them with the analysis and the tactical information we give them, they really take it on board and work hard to implement it, and yeah, we're just happy they've got what they deserve today.
Plenty of praise for the team, but when a player scores a hat-trick, you can't not talk about individuals. Just a word on Kai Burnett.
She's sensational. We've spoken about her before. Like she's a young player, incredibly young, only just sort of breaking into senior football. But she has such a mature head on her shoulders. She works so hard for the team. She's so respectful and carries herself in such a brilliant way around training. It's hard to say enough about T. She's brilliant. We've loved having her with us this season. We hope we can continue to play a massive part in her development as she grows as a player, and she's paying that trust in her for us back tenfold. She's been brilliant this season, and yeah, she's just a good person, and we're delighted for her. She was great today.
On individuals, maybe on a sadder note, Laura Steele and Audrey Huskinson more missing out today. They were so good last week, to be missing them this week I imagine is a disappointment.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. Audrey was superb last weekend. She had a really sort of high quality forward that played a lot of tier 3 football against her, and she dealt with her superbly last Sunday and helped us to build in the right way. She was super, and we know what we get from Steely. She's a leader on the pitch, and she's so experienced and plays the way we want to play. She's composed, she finds passes really well. So yeah, we had to ask then players to sort of step up in that moment and come in and fill those roles. And having Naya back in contention again, we had to play out of position today, and I thought she was superb. And Mole came back in and made some really big tackles in big moments for us again, and showed why she's such a superb player for us. So yeah, really disappointed for Ords and for Steely. Great to see them both down here supporting, by the way, on Easter Sunday when they could be at home enjoying the roast. But I think that speaks volumes about them as people and the group really. On
the injury front, having Annie Taylor back in the squad, she didn't get minutes today, but how nice a feeling is that to have her in a matchday squad?
Yeah, ironically at 3-1 we were kind of hoping we had a couple more minutes stoppage because we were looking to get her on, and we just didn't have that break in play to get her on, and then the whistle went. But listen, we're delighted for Annie. She'd been out for a long time previously with her ACL. To have the sort of mental fortitude to come back from that injury and get back playing is huge, and to have another setback earlier in the season was really disappointing for her, and we felt awful for her. But again, in terms of people, she's a fantastic person. She's really connected to the group. She's a quiet leader in and around the building. So it just gave the whole group a lift to know that she was on the bench today, and that she's closer to being in and around contention for good minutes. And yeah, it's brilliant to have her back around the group. She's superb for us.
Looking ahead, fixtures coming thick and fast. Wednesday at home to top of the table, Loughborough Lightning. How are you looking ahead to that one?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. I think today we needed to win the game. Wednesday it allows us to go and play a bit of freedom. The job's not done yet, by the way. We still need more points this season. I think in the FA Cup game against Loughborough, we affected them for big parts of the game, and we're just going to go out, got nothing to lose Wednesday night. They're a good side, we know that. We believe we can affect the game. We'll go after the game and play with intensity and desire, and just look forward to the fixture, and then we've got a little break before our next game.